Hi everyone, it's Miss Akvari in the library. I wanted to tell you a bit about the book Children of Blood and Bone by the author Tomi Adeyemi. This book is from our fantasy section, so it has very complicated world building. So there's a very specific world our characters live in. It is completely different from our own. There's a lot of magic happening. In fact, magic is kind of the main theme in this story. So this book is set in the fictional kingdom of Orisha, and Zili is our main character. Zili's mother has been murdered by the king of Orisha, and the reason that her mother and many other people were murdered is because they had magic and they had power that the king was afraid of. And he was able to find them because they looked different from everybody else. You can kind of see this is Zili on the cover. She has white hair, and that kind of sets her apart from other people. That shows that you have this magic. And so the king has taken many years to kill all the people that look like Zili, to persecute them, to punish them, to take that magic away because it threatens his power. What Zili finds out, though, is that she still has that spark of magic in her, and she thinks she knows how to bring that magic back to the kingdom. So she and her brother, and actually one of the king's kids, set out to do just that. It's a fascinating book. What I love about it, in addition to how rich the details are and how good the action of the story is that a lot of times when we read fantasy, especially older fantasy books like Lord of the Rings, our characters all look kind of the same, and they look like white European type people, and that's not what we have here. Orisha is based loosely on the continent of Africa. You can see that Zili has dark skin, and the other thing that happens is the way the magical people of Orisha are kind of targeted and persecuted looks a lot like the history of slavery in the United States, if you kind of think about it in that way. So there's a lot of kind of commentary about racism in society and the problems with that as well, which makes it a really important book to read. If you like fantasy, this would be a good one for you. If you like really rich writing and a lot of action, this would also be a great book. So I highly recommend Children of Blood and Bone.